Had KFC last night, YouTube. The biscuits, the mashed potato I didn't have, the gravy, the chicken. Let's go. Vlogging time. Putting hot sauce and Swiss cheese and leftover pasta is wild. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Alright, so you guys are probably wondering why the hell I bought a laser speed radar detector. Well, I mean, answer's pretty obvious. I mean, I got caught speeding. No, seriously though, I got caught speeding back in December of 2023. It was like maybe 3 weeks before the new year. Yeah. Sorry, I still got the cough. Got caught going 80 in a 65. It was on the interstate. It was on Interstate 91 here in Connecticut. I was passing through Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Was going southbound, so I was going downstate. I'm just trying my best to hold my coffin, just because you guys can tell I'm just trying my best to hold my coffin. At the time, I had my CDL permit at the time, and then I still had my driver's license at the same time. All right, what's up, YouTube? I'm back. Sorry, I just wanted to cut the video off there because I didn't want to get interrupted. I was in the dining room, so I just decided to come out to my car and finish the rest of the vlog. So yeah, you guys are probably wondering why I bought the laser speed radar detector. I don't know, for some reason I want to keep calling it laser. I don't know why. It's laser. The laser radar speed detection. So the reason why I bought it, I actually found out the brand it's called. It's called Osmite radar light laser detection. It's called Osmite. I found this on Instagram on an advertisement. Still got that cough. It's pretty bad still. So yeah, you guys are probably wondering why I bought it. So the reason why I bought it is because that way when I go past police officers, I'm not going like 120 miles an hour or something. I mean, not like I can, not with the crankshaft position problem I have right now. Yeah, because I got caught speeding back in December of 2023, just about maybe 2-3 weeks before the New Year's. And before that, or actually, no, after that, I got pulled over again, except I was in New York for a car meet, and I was pulling off of public property, which was the public roadway. I was hopping off of that and hopping onto private property, and I got pulled over because the officers saw that I had construction paper on my license plates. Yes, I was trying to avoid the tolls, and it did not work. It actually failed. And the only reason why it failed is because I got caught. Because when I was on my way to New York, I had no problems going in, and yes, I had license plate covers at the time too as well. So yes, so yeah, they hit me with in New York. They hit me with driver's obstructive view. They were like, "How?" Literally the two officers when I rolled down my window, they were literally like, "How do you see out of this thing?" And I was like, "Well," I just told them straight up. I was like, with the recent weather we had in Connecticut, I just gave them an excuse. But the license plate construction paper cover and that was really not an excuse. I just told them I had to take that off. They were like, why is construction paper on your license plates? And I was like, I have to take those off. I told them that like 2-3 times. Then they went to their car, grabbed a screwdriver, unscrewed the license plate cover, took the construction paper off, and they took my license plate cover off. Now, strangely enough, they didn't take the front one off. They only took the back one off, which I guess makes sense, so they could just see what's in the back. I mean, officers don't really care what's in the front. They care what's behind you when they're behind you. Yeah, when officers are behind you, they care about what they can see and shit. When they're in front of you, they don't really care at all, because there's nothing they can do from the front. They can only do from the back. It's like when you're driving on a highway, officers only care what's in front of them, not behind them, which is a fact. Anywho, so yeah, I got hit with a speeding ticket here in Connecticut before that, and in New York, I got stopped going to a car meet. Yeah, the first location was swarming with like 3 officers of Suffolk County Police. Oh, they're dicks. They're straight up dicks. Those officers took their time with me. They took like 20 minutes with me. I was there for 20 minutes. I was trying to look for my registration. I couldn't find it. I know I had it in the car. I found it, but they didn't need it anymore at that point. They asked me what was my name, and I just gave them my name, and they had my license for that, but I wasn't gonna argue with the officers, because really I'm not gonna argue with the law, because when they pull you over, that's not the time to argue with those guys anyways to begin with. It's really not. And for those of you guys who do argue with officers when they pull you over, dude, you're just being stupid. I mean, honestly. We're living in times where your rights and your freedoms don't exist. So you want to know something? You just got to go with the flow and just go with what's at the moment, because you want to know something? It's better than being shot dead than half the people in this world that always fuck up when they talk with officers. Like, I mean, you see what happens with some black people. I mean, no, I'm not being racist. I'm a minority too as well. I'm Puerto Rican, I'm part black, I'm part everything. I mean, it's not racist from a minority's perspective, or depends on your perspective if you're white. But like I said, not being racist here or nothing. I'm just stating facts. I don't know. Some people they just think arguing with officers is the best solution in the moment, and it's not. It's actually the worst. You're better off doing that when you go to court and stuff. Which I had to do that. I had to go to Long Island, take the 2-hour drive to go to the traffic violations court. I had to. It sucked. I was there for maybe about 2 hours, because I had to wait my turn, had to wait for my ticket to be called, the number to be called, and oh my God, it sucked. Being in that traffic court really sucked. It really did. And now I have to wait for a speeding ticket court here in Connecticut, because not only did I get caught speeding here in Connecticut, but the Rocky Hill officer that pulled me over on the Interstate 91, he got me for my windshield tint as well too. And he was going to get me for my other window tints too, but he didn't. He cut me a break on those, but he gave me a windshield tint violation. So, I mean, windshield tint is illegal. It's illegal anyways in Connecticut. Strangely enough, that's illegal in Connecticut. But, yeah, I'm talking about windshield tint. Windshield tint is illegal in Connecticut 100%. But I've looked up something on license plate covers. I haven't seen shit on license plate covers. I just looked it up on the internet. I just look up, are license plate covers illegal in Connecticut? And it'll say, no, they're not. And it's like, really? License plate covers aren't illegal in Connecticut, but a windshield tint is? I mean, really? Something that can protect the interior of my car and protect me privacy wise is illegal? I mean, really? I mean, come on. Like, cop cars get to have it. Well, maybe not the stickers, but like they get to have the windshield tint, and people like me can't. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I mean, yeah, an officer can pull you over for whatever reason, but I mean, as long I'm gonna tell you something. The biggest thing is just make sure you're not speeding. Because you're speeding, you give the officer other reasons, because they'll be like, okay, he's got a windshield tint. I'm gonna get him for that. And then, oh, he's got other dark windows, but I mean, they could choose to either give you a ticket for that or they cannot. Depends on what state you live in. Connecticut, they don't really give you a hard time for tints when you pass by officers going regular speed. Like I said, as long as you're not speeding, they don't give a shit. They just don't. Now, sure, an officer could just randomly be like, sitting there and be like, oh, he's got dark tints, I'm gonna pull him over. All right, they pull you over, and then he's like, oh, the reason why I pulled you over is because I can't see shit inside your car. I can't see, you have dark ass window tints. And whoa, big deal. Like, really, like, I mean, yeah, sure, I mean, any random person could just open the window with 5% window tint and then just shoot the officer, just like that. Yeah, I mean, sure, that can happen anytime, anywhere, and I'm pretty sure it has happened, as far as I know. I mean, as far as I know, I haven't heard nothing about that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it has happened in today's world with the way things are going. But the reason why I bought this, long story short, is just for my protection, because you know me, I like to speed. Really, I do. I admit, I like to speed. That way I can slow down maybe at least half a mile before I pass officers. That way I'm going at a reasonable speed so I don't get pulled over. Because I'm not trying to get pulled over again, because I already have my CDL license and I am not trying to get that fucked up. So yes, I already fucked up twice, except one is a speeding ticket with a windshield tint violation, and the other one was, so they got me for in New York. So that one, let's continue with that one. They got me for driver's obstructive view, which is probably the front here, obviously. Then and probably also the back stickers as well too, if you guys can see those on my rear windshield. I think they care more about the front, not the back. I don't think they care about the back. They got me for that. They got me for improper, well, they said improper license plates. They said improper plates, but those actually are the real license plates that are on my car. That that night I got pulled over, yeah, those are the real license plates, but they still stated it as improper, so whatever. They got me for that. Driver's obstructed view. And oh shit, actually I forgot the last one actually. Yeah, it was driver's obstructed view, improper plates, and actually I really don't remember. I'll have to look at the ticket. I still have the other paper. I don't have the real ticket because I already submitted that in like months ago when I went to court. Yeah, it was for windshield tint. No, not windshield tint. That was here in Connecticut, my bad. New York, that one was the improper plates, the driver's obstructed view, and I really don't remember. I really don't. I don't want to sit here I don't want to sit here muted thinking what the hell it was. I don't remember now. I really don't. I'll have to look back at the paper. But yeah, New York is the Suffolk County Police. They don't fuck around. They're not a joke. They don't fuck around in New York. New York cops are not a joke. Yeah, I thought that at first, and wow, how reckless I was. Looking back at that now, how reckless I was. This is like 6 months ago, and now looking back at it, I see exactly how reckless I was. And well, I'm ready to make amends for that kind of mistake, because it's not gonna happen again. It's not. I'm not gonna allow it to happen again. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah. But you live and learn, I guess. Yeah, I had to pay a fine. Oh, now I just remembered. Just remembering the fine. I remember now. It was no muffler. That's what they got me for. Yeah, they got me in New York for no muffler, no improper plates. Yep, improper plates, and the driver's obstructive view. That's what it was. It was no muffler. That's what it was. Yeah, which I have no mufflers on this thing. Yeah, New York, they have the most stupidest laws. That's what it was. Now I remember. My bad, guys. When I mentioned the pay the fine for New York, I was like, oh wait, I remember. It was no muffler. Yep. So yeah, that's what it was too. They got me for no muffler in New York. Yeah, they are very strict in New York with the petty laws. They'll just use those. They'll use those peasant laws as an excuse for people like me, and I mean, there's your answer. They'll just throw it on you, just throw the book at you, be like, just to put it on the ticket so you get fucked over, basically, by New York police, basically. But this was Suffolk County Police, not the NYPD. Yeah, Suffolk County Police, they don't fuck around. They're about halfway up on Long Island, because before that, it's all either NYPD for like Queens Police or the Brooklyn Police. It's basically NYPD, they cover that. But once you go halfway up Long Island, it's basically Suffolk County Police. That or it's Nassau County Police. Yeah. But yeah, that's my story of the reason why I bought the police laser radar detector system, because for my protection, and yeah, that's the story on that. Yeah, I still got to go to traffic court on June 27th on a Thursday this year, 2024. For I gotta go to the New Britain Superior Court. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be all Polish people, basically, because that's mostly the population of New Britain is Polish people, and I know they can be a bit prejudiced from what my dad's told me. So, and I'm not really a fan of Polish people, because I literally live with one next door, and they're very racist. Yeah, they are very racist. That's another topic for a different video. I'm not gonna talk about that right now. But yeah, that's the story of why I bought the laser police radar detector for my protection, so it's not going to stop me from speeding. It's just going to prevent me from flying past officers. It's going to prevent me from flying past officers at crazy speeds. That's all. But I'm going to test it later on today, see how it works, and go from there. And I'll let you guys know how my traffic court goes in New Britain, Connecticut. Yeah, I made this video long again, like I did with my other videos, making them too long now. But I mean, it sucks, but I had to pay a fine in New York for those tickets. I had to pay, I believe it was $217. It actually came out to a total of $210 and some change, but then the service fee was $7, and I think, was it $7.35? So it came out to like $217 and some change. I don't know what the amount of change was, but I know it was $217. Yeah, it sucks. Be careful what you guys do in Suffolk County. Or sorry, I should say that. So, yeah, be careful what you do around Suffolk County Police, because they really are pricks. They will pinch you for retarded shit. I underestimated that severely looking back at that now. But now the next time I go to Long Island, and I go to the area where the Suffolk County Police is, I can be more cautious and more alert. Because now with this, I can detect police anywhere now. So now it'll keep me safe. Had I had this at the time, This could have saved me in New York, and it could have saved me here in Connecticut, but it did not because I didn't have it. So I would suggest you guys do buy this just to have for your protection, because police can really do a lot of retarded shit nowadays. They really can. That's just coming from me, a minority who's Puerto Rican and just a person of color. Just because, police will be more, how do I say it? They'll be more hell-bent, I should say, on targeting us minorities. And I'm not saying all officers are like that, but it seems like a lot of them are, because that's just how today's world is working. Like, they want to paint police as the bad guys. I would say half police are the bad guys and half police are the good guys. But honestly, I'm still not sure anymore, because just how toxic everything is nowadays, and just, I don't know, the world's a very fucked up place. It really is. But that's my story on why I bought this. I would suggest you guys definitely buy this, because it will save you a lot of money in the long term, in the sense of like tickets and shit. Because, think about it. You don't get pulled over, you're not going to get nothing. You get pulled over, you're going to get something, either a speeding ticket, a violation ticket, or something, But this can help a long way. It will definitely help with speeding, though, for sure. I have it connected here. I just got to press this and,
Safety early warning video system is booting up city mode.
Yeah. And I just hit the button off and it shuts off. Because you see, like, turn it on.
Safety early warning video.
And I shut it off, yeah. So this thing's going to save me a lot from now on in the future. And I'll definitely make sure to have this in any of my cars in the future, because, yeah. I did not mean to make the video this long, but I just wanted to share my story of why I bought the system, because it's actually pretty cool the way it's designed. Yeah, before this video gets too long, I'm going to cut it off here. But yeah, that's my story on why I bought it. Yeah, I got speeding ticket already, and trying to fight that now, and hopefully it goes well in the next month, because next month I have to deal with it. Gotta get up before 9:30, get to the court, and it's gonna suck. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. I'm not really worried about the speeding ticket. I'm more concerned about the windshield tint violation. That's gonna be very hard to beat, since it's completely outlawed in Connecticut. It's illegal. So, but I'll catch you guys around YouTube. I did not mean to make this video that long, but I just wanted to share my story on my violation tickets. And yeah, I finally got pulled over. Yep. The first time getting pulled over actually was it's not the first time I've gotten pulled over, just it's the first time I've gotten tickets. But it's also the first time I got pulled over on the interstate, though, at the same time. I've never gotten pulled over on the highway. I've never even got pulled over ever on a public roadway. The one time I got pulled over was actually, the first time I got pulled over was in Glastonbury, actually. And I was on private property. I was going to a car show on Sunday. No one showed up. But this neighborhood watch motherfucker with his husky, he fucking called the Glastonbury police on my ass, because I was supposedly driving around suspiciously. So I told the officer, I was like, I was here for a car show because we host it here on Sundays. And then I was like, yeah. And then he's like, what are you going to do now? And I'm like, oh, I'll probably just go home. So I just left, and I was like, I just shook his hand. I was like, oh, thanks, officer. And then he was a cool officer. It wasn't the officer's fault. That was probably one of the coolest officers I've ever seen in my life, ever. It wasn't his fault. It was the neighborhood watch motherfucker. Guy wearing sunglasses like he was some guy out of the Matrix or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, that's my story with police officers and my encounters. Yeah, I've had my encounters already. Definitely would suggest recommending getting this for you guys. I would definitely suggest you guys buy this. It's definitely worth the money, because it'll save you a lot of money in the long term. But before this video becomes 18 minutes long, I'm going to cut it off here. That's my story on why I bought that radar, the laser radar detection system, because I'm going to need it now with the way I drive. But all right, YouTube, I'll catch you guys around. Sorry for making this video too long. I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe. I really hope you guys watch to the end, because this is pretty interesting. But yeah, that's my realistic story on why I bought that thing. All right, YouTube, I'll see you guys around.